Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new season of the new NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series. Today, we open the season, as always, here in the Great American Race, the Daytona 500 from Daytona International Speedway. It is the first of 40 races plus All Star Weekend here this season. It's back to its 40 race roots like last time, and the very, wait, not last time, I should say. Sorry about the microphone. I'm just trying to adjust it to for the right audio. But anyway, in the earlier seasons we did 40 races in the schedule. Now we're back to that point because we're going to be racing in plenty of tracks and have a lot of action here for season 28 and make this the biggest season yet. Definitely. So, 40 cars compete today for a shot at the victory, and one of these drivers will start off with a win to kick off the season. There'll be a lot of There are a lot of veterans in the roster, along with rookies. So it's a mixed bag this season, as always. But now it's time to begin, and let's go through the starting lineup. Josh Crash in the number 31 is on the pole today, and Priya McShane is on the front row. And you can find her name through this entire starting lineup. I'm not going to go through all the names, but as we progress in the race, we'll mention some of them and how they got here. So you can find your name in the starting lineup on the left of your screen, or you can just follow on the right here. But I'm going a little fast, I know, but you can find your name where you start off on the left. And now let's get right on to it. Here we go. It's time for the command to fire up the engines here at Daytona. Here we go. It is finally time. Season 28. Just moments away from the opening. Not sure why the audio is not working on the game itself, but as long as the commentary is still present, we don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I'm not sure why they don't record the audio from the game, but oh well. As long as you hear my voice, it's fine for me, so might as well just go for it all. 20 laps here in Daytona. One driver is going to be your Daytona 500 champion. Who's it going to be? We don't know. It's like 4 weeks since I did the info video. It took a while, but we're finally here. And the season finally begins at Daytona. The green flag waves in the Great American Race. Josh Crash off to a great start already. Josh Crash is one of the veterans. And he has a couple wins in the series already. I think he won a race last season. There's Philip Goldberg, runs second. He is coming out of retirement, semi-retirement, so to speak. Hasn't been in a ride in a while, but he's back. Now he's trying to win again. And you'll notice that all the four Joe Gibbs cars have silver numbers in them. And that celebrates the team's 25th anniversary. Kamika Jazin had the 20 in the silver form, and she won the title with that. Now all of her teammates are following suit. Josh Crash leads the first lap of season 28. Oh boy, got a crash! Driver spinning! Already the big one. On lap 2, and Jazin's flipping. Jazin is going for a wall ride. Couple cars involved. I still hear cars wrecking. Oh my goodness, a big wreck. Right off the bat. Still a lot of contenders, but my goodness. Scary wreck here to begin the race. Wow. Only lasted 2 laps with all 40, and already they started to wreck out. Let's hope these guys don't wreck. And Josh Crash hangs on to the lead. Wild ride to start off the race. Let's look back at the caution. See what happened right here. Where did it begin? I think around here with Logan Dryland, one of the rookies this season. Oh, wow. There it was. We're going to go frame by frame just to see exactly how this caution came to be. Helicopter View says that it was Robbie Bogus that caused the wreck. Bogus got into Cullen Francis, Logan Dryland, and Jake Jefferson, and Ethan James was involved as well. Then the wrecks happened. Chaos endured right here. Jazz and spins. Everybody's trying to avoid the carnage. There's Jazz, and she gets hit hard by the one machine. That is Nikki Maxwell. And Kermika Jazzen flips a couple times. Jacob Lawler is hit. A lot of other drivers involved include Paul Barber, Kyle Collins. I think Kelly Crosby got contact. Yes, she did. Contact with Kelly Crosby. Everybody else going back up, trying to squeeze in, and Cody Smart right into Kelly. Logan Dryland nowhere to go. Cullen Francis, Lawler's in it. John Andrews, Jared Lewis involved. In a big crash, David Johansen's in the grass. Pichu might have gotten a bit of contact. And I think Connor Breton as well. There's James spinning on the grass. DJ Kirker was involved. Kirker stands still. He's not going to get his car moving again. Oh, wow. He was trying to avoid the carnage. And then David Johansen, out of nowhere, gets right into him in the grass. That's the wreck. First caution of the race. We had pit stops, by the way, under yellow. Crash stayed out. A couple cars, though, stayed on track. And Hawkins leads right now. Not knowing if he's going to retain the lead because he stayed out. Let's see how many cars are out. A lot. Wow. A quarter of the field taken out because of the wreck. Collins, Smart, Kirker, Dryland, Jazzen, Lewis, Barber, Lawler, Francis, Crosby, Maxwell, and Pichu are out already. 28 cars remaining on track as we're about to get back to green. And we are back to green. Hawkins leading. He stayed out early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I say 8 cars stayed out. Rogers has got, no, Josh Crash, I should say, he's got fresher tires. 31, I was going to say Sam Rogers ran in the 31 for many seasons, and this is the first time in a while we've seen a different driver other than Rogers in the 31. Looks like 31 Crash is going to have to work his way up to the front again. Battle for second is, Philip Goldberg. A little contact there with Ahmad Setyawan. Close call there. There's Alex Hawkins in the 3 machine. Hawkins leading. You would love to start the season with a Daytona 500 victory. A lot of these cars, no, everybody wants to start out with a Daytona 500 victory. Gordon is right now battling for 3rd place. Here comes Goldberg for the lead. No drafting partner, but no problem. He still can get the lead. Joe Gibbs won the title with Kermika Jazzen last season. They're hoping this season they win the Daytona 500. But only with Philip Goldberg. Very close battle. What a run by Ahmad Setyawan. He just was a rocket. Now look at Rogers. Gonna try to retake the lead on fresher tires. He was one of the drivers that pitted under yellow. This might come down to whoever has the best strategy. Miles, Benjamin Miles, 3 wide. And now we see the 17, Emmanuel Magnussen. Gonna battle for second. Magnussen also comes out of semi-retirement. He hasn't been in a ride in a while. Looks to get back to victory. Third place is DJ Curtis. And then look at this. The other Emmanuel Hartnett. is running in second. And by the way, teammates are running second and third. Thought I'd point out. 4 wide for third. Oh no, this is not going to end well. Oh, tight, tight. Reynolds trying to find room. Still 4 wide. Ashley Reynolds sandwiched in the middle. Kirker. Oh, Civic Gunner. Oh, contact. Little contact. They save it. How do they do that? Now we see the drivers that stayed out before go on pit road. So the drivers that stayed out during the last caution are coming down. Thank goodness. Almost could have been a wreck. That would have been a game changer. Angel Olvera is second. Olvera, one of the rookies, trying to shock everybody and win this race. Same for Siva Gunner. Siva Gunner is third for the 7. Emmanuel Harnett running fourth. And Ashley Reynolds stays fifth. How about this? 3 rookies in the top 5. More pit stops. Olvera coming down. Magnussen is coming as well. Goldberg. Johansson coming down pit road. Gonna come down to the final laps, whoever has the most fuel. Probably won't see that in realistic Daytona, but I try to make things really interesting. This is probably the only way I could. Crash leading. He's been on the pole. He's led the most laps so far. He's probably has the best car of everybody so far today. We'll see if these guys are going to come down pit road this time. They will. And they're all coming down. 78 stays out. No, wait. Is he the leader? Is Connor Breen leading? I don't think so. No, they're saying John Arnett's the leader. They're crediting John Arnett as the leader. And Arnett, he did announce that this was going to be his last season, so he's trying to go out with at least a victory, maybe even a win in the Daytona 500. But he might have to come down pit road next time, so the odds of that are going to be very slim for him to win today's race, but he might have other shots. 40 race season, by the way, this in season 28, so plenty of opportunities to collect a victory or two in his final year. He says that this was going to be his final season, although we've seen Navarro come out of retirement. We've seen a couple drivers come out of retirement, but I'm not sure if Arnett, well, if he's going to do that, or is this going to be his last season for sure. But either way, Arnett comes out. Comes down pit road. We'll see who the leader is next time by. We're going to have 6 laps to go here in Daytona. It's all about the pit stops. Looks like Arnett's going to come out unopposed. We wait until the other cars go by. The ruling second place is Jay Jefferson. Would that be fun to see these two battle it out? Oh boy, here come the other cars. Here come the other cars. That's Emmanuel Arnett. He's third, and he's got fresher tires. Will he catch up to Arnett to take the lead? It's going to be very close. Here they come. Arnett trying to get up to full speed. Here comes the 6. We still have 7 to go, but we'll come to 6 to go next time by. Here comes Reynolds. Here comes the pack. They're not going to catch Arnett. John Arnett has that lead. So for now, John Arnett has the best strategy. Coming to 6 laps to go. Caution! The caution's out! Are you kidding? 6 to go. The caution comes. There is 6 laps to go, so we might get 1 or 2 laps left. But it's going to come down to this. Definitely going to come down to a finish here. And that's probably what the fans love to see. It can come down to a pack racing finish. It's going to get insane for sure. Here's why the second caution came out. Jay Jefferson was just coming out of pit road, and he just did not see the 4. And he gets into Eli Bright, and there was some contact. Wow, Jefferson. I'm not sure if he saw the oncoming traffic coming to the turn, and he just went right in there. That was a stupid move for the 41, but that'll bring out a yellow. He took out one of his teammates, too, Elijah Gordon in the 10. This changes everything. Are they going to take the caution? Yeah, they took the caution. Ashley Reynolds got second, by the way. Miles, Jefferson, Gordon, Johansson, Bright, and all those guys are out. But it doesn't matter now. It's going to come down to the final restart. It's going to come down to this. Who's going to win the Daytona 500? 2 laps to go. There are no green, white, checker finishes here in the series. So we do have races that would end under yellow regardless. So, but this one is going to be a 2-lap showdown to the finish at Daytona. Keep in mind that these guys in the back have fresher tires than Arnott, but Arnott has the experience. Who's going to win out anyway? Philip Goldberg in second place. And the number 3 is running in position 3. That's Alex Hawkins. Here we go. Goldberg getting push from Hawkins to the lead. He's got the push. We're coming to the white flag. Just 1 lap to go. Who's going to be your winner? Goldberg leading. Hawkins looks low. Here comes Leia Walker out of nowhere. White flag in the air. Leia on the bottom. Connor Breton trying to help out. Hawkins leading. Walker moves to second. It's going to come down to this. 78 looks low for second place. Might help out Hawkins. Final turn. Does Leia have a chance? One more time around. Hawkins trying to win it. There's a wreck in the back. Arnott spins. Now he's loose and they spin out on the final lap. But Alex Hawkins comes to the final turn. He's a Daytona 500 winner. Wow, what a thriller. Oh, man. John Arnott wrecks on the final lap. A couple cars were involved. And Alex Hawkins has won the race, has won the Daytona 500. The number 3 is back in victory lane here in the Great American Race. What are the odds? Arnott was wrecking. He was getting loose, trying to save it. He was trying desperately to save that machine. And then he got into the 46, and then chaos happened. On the back of the pack, 46 spun. Arnott saved it, but DJ Curtis wasn't able to save it. Goes around. Big chaos at the end. And Alex Hawkins is your winner here at Daytona. The number 3 machine is back in victory lane in the Great American Race. Wow. That's something special right there to win in that number 3 machine. The Intimidator ride. Hawkins has done it. And he has won the Daytona 500 to open up the season for the Pokemon NASCAR Cup Series in a phenomenal fashion. Man, that finish is what you'd expect in a real Daytona race. Definitely got it here this season. I'm so happy we got a finish like that. So here's the final results on the left of your screen. Just find your name. You can pause the video to find where you stand in the race. Although 23 cars survived that huge race, but still, it came down to the wire on a 2-lap dash. And Alex Hawkins has won this race. RCR, it was a great weekend for them with the 31 of Crash winning the pole and the 3 Hawkins, by the way, winning the race. Crash, by the way, came 14th after starting on the pole. And the other RCR car, if I could find him, oh wow, 27 wrecked out. Kyle Collins was 40th. Weird, it's a bizarre day. They get a pole, one of their cars finishes 40th, and the third car wins the race. What are the odds of that happening to one team in this one race alone? Pole, last place, first place. I don't know if that's ever happened before to one team in one race in the series, but man, that's bizarre. But anyway, Hawkins is your winner here at Daytona. He wins to start off season 28. When we visit again next race, we will be heading to Atlanta Motor Speedway, race 2. And we're just getting started. I'll show you the points at the end of the video, starting in the next race. But just so you know, I don't know if I mentioned this in the info video, but the points are a little different this season, just to put more emphasis on wins. First place gets 50 points, second gets 45, and third gets 40 points. And then it goes down by 1 for every position down, instead of having it in all positions. That way we made it that way so that wins matter more. Getting a win matters much more in points than it did last season. We had like a runaway season from Jazin last time, and she won easily over Mitchell Carter, but even if it came down the final race. So I want to make this closer. I want to make wins matter more in the season, so I changed up the points. And also leading a lap and leading the most laps has doubled to 2 points each. Leading a lap leading a lap leading the most laps gets you 2 points for each of them. So, and we will no longer give out an extra point to whoever won the pole. So, winning the pole won't get you an extra point, but leading a lap gets you 2 points, and leading the most laps gets you another 2 points. So that makes things a lot more interesting, and it makes consistency matter more it makes consistency matter more here this season without getting a chase. So I just want to let you guys know about that. I didn't mention in the info video before, but now I decided to bring that up right now. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for everybody that has waited a couple weeks after the info video came out for this race to come. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I finally have the time now to do races in a consistent way. I'm hoping to have a race every day like I do usually. So I'm hoping that is the case, but times have changed right now for me, so I hope to do it. But anyway, I'm still committed to this series as much as possible. I'll still make this the best series ever, so yeah, let's hope that we stay that way. But anyway, thanks for watching here in Season 28's opening race, and we will see you guys in our next one in Atlanta. So let's take a look at Alex Hawkins. Let's just check to be sure I saved this race. I did. If I didn't, it would have been disastrous. And there's Alex Hawkins in victory lane today, and your final look at the top 10 in standings from the race. We will see you guys next time at Atlanta Motor Speedway.